Some things tend to be more than they first appear. Snap judgments about what we think we're seeing correctly often holds a few layers of meaning, if you're willing to dig a little. Learning requires being wrong. The older you get, the easier it is to forget this shit. There are a lot of reasons why one should not tempt fate, but there's one reason, above all, of why you should never be temptful to that lady with the name that starts with F, that old battle axe. This is due in part because she was murdered long ago by her 3 sisters. Quick test here. Hey, Fate, if you're there now, strike me down. Cool then, moving on. Back to Fate. While she still walked the world of the living, that is. She was a bitch, to hear the tale. The winners do tend to get to write the histories, though. Good reminder for all of us there. The ladies in question, her sisters, each wear a colored hat. Fortune's the baby of the bunch. She favors the bold and wears a bright hat of crimson red. Luck is the middle. When you press on her, well, that black hat might be pushing you back. Finally, now, the oldest. Her name was Karma. And well, she gets around. Oh, and her hat is white. She is the slowest and most deliberate. But her hit percentage is better than the other 2 combined. That lady throws power, not speed. Welcome or welcome back. A man needs a code with a kind reminder not to let anyone tell you what to like or sub to. In today's work, we're going to explore a myth about this trio and why they had to murder the eldest. I draw inspiration from the Greeks' 3 fates. They each had a different role under the guise of spinning, measuring, and then cutting a life when their time would come. Fate was the only one allowed to go outside, you see. Her sisters starved and were chained to a creature whose name is lost to time. Everything that can be named has a weakness, though. For Fate, she was easily tempted. The sisters in chains started each day plucking a single hair from their head. And you see, Fate had a deep fear of being outshined by anyone, the sun included. Fate was losing her hair. She could not hold a candle to the fiery chariot up there for brightness anymore. So her plan was to blot it out and cast the world into forever dark. From what little we know, she was never to be completing that vision, to black out all night, to rob the day of everything. While about to leave her grand keep, she noticed that Fortune had somehow managed to slip her chains. The baby leapt at the eldest, almost got her too. But she'd have to break her leg to get the free of that chain, and was a half step too slow. Fate whirled around and glared daggers at Luck. Luck only smiled. Then she understood. They were trying to stop her from blotting out the sun. Fools! She grabbed Karma by her head and ripped her eye out, the left one. She laughed at her sister's pitiful attempt. She grabbed the eyeball and swallowed it. She walked right up to Luck now and noticed a giant crown on her head. It shivered nearly as bright as the sun, and a magnitude more than that. Fate froze. Only her mouth moved. Give me that crown, and I will let you leave with your lives. Luck tried to move to the edge where her chain would allow. Fate closed in the blink, grabbed the crown, and barely missed it. Had it at her fingertips. I will give you anything for it, anything. The 3 young sisters shared a look. Karma spoke then, her left eye socket bleeding and ripe with heated steam. If you promise not to destroy the sun, you may have it. Time skipped a step. Fine, Fate said. Luck held it out, but when fate was off balance, Karma gouged out her own second eye, the right one, and smashed it in her hand. Fate's belly exploded with fire. The crown of the three sisters of hair burned without burning. The fire remained, but it just kept going to the very core. Fate is now no more. Karma, luck. They looked up at their sister. Fortune just gave her that crooked smile and winked. They are the three that remain, as does the sunlight. The blood of time waits for no man. I thank you for a bit of yours. Remember to hydrate, get good rest, consume something green if you can, make good choices, and don't die. Tempt fate all you like, for those before you took care of her long, long ago. Still waiting.